that is quite nice, actually. Hi, everyone. It's Friday evening, and I've just cracked open a nice, cool, pale ale. It's quite tasty. Hi. So welcome indeed, everyone. I hope you're okay. I'll do the update on what's happening on the YouTube side of things momentarily. But yeah, things are fine. Things are good. It's been a very productive day today. I managed to get quite a bit done. I was able to stay nice and focused all the way through today. So if you'll forgive me, I feel I've earned this. This drink. So, yes, for the people trickling in, I've been working on Divinity Bullshittery Part 3. It's the end of week number 7. Technically week number 6, but really week number 7. So, what I've been doing is, this week, I've managed to complete the final segment. I don't mean final as in last, I mean final as in the end of the video. So the video is divided up into about 6 segments. So there's only one segment left, so I've finished segment 5. So, next week, I need to do segment 6, and what I did at the tail end of today, in addition to that segment, is I'm trying to sort of rough animate a cutscene in order to improve the cutscene that's in the base game. It will make sense when you see it, but the cutscene isn't very good in the base game. I feel that it's crying out for improvement. So that's what I'm doing. There's an important cutscene. It's only about 42 seconds. But it's the transition cutscene between Chapters 1 and Chapters 2 of the game. So it's rather important. There are 3 chapters, so, you know. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making this transition chapter. Although, truth be told, I'm really just moving around the assets. The real wizardry is being done by Bew Dingo, the artist. So, she's given me a bunch of art assets that I was animating today. They're not finished. She stresses that they're not finished. But at least it will let me go back to her and say, you know, tweak that bit, maybe trim down that bit, all that jazz. Yeah, so today has been very good, everyone. How are you? How's everyone in the chat? Hi there, Slender. Hi there, Devious. Hi there, Hectonian. Sorry, was it too bright, Slender? Yeah, my bad. Is she snoring? Probably not. She's only just nodded off. We just came back from her W word in the PARK. Same, Mad John. Yeah, it's been a nice, productive day today. I'm feeling, happy with the results of today. I'm just hoping that when the video's done, it's good. I know I keep worrying, but fingers crossed. We would like to be our own critics. Oh shit, Mad John, I forgot to give you the thing. I need to give you the thing. You asked me for a thing and I didn't do it. Sorry. Please stay on my back if you need something. I just got like a memory of a sieve. I'll get that. Hang on. Mad John. Oh fuck, where's the pen? Yes. Sorry. Remind me, Mad John. Sorry. Mad John wanted me to render something for him in Adobe Premiere, so it shouldn't take me. It won't take me very long at all, to be honest. So yeah, I agree, Trid. Yes, I enjoyed it very much. Thank you, folks, for letting me sneak off yesterday morning. I went fishing with my brother. It was very nice. I really enjoyed it. I'm trying to spend more time with my family. It sounds incredibly sad, but having completed the game Outer Wilds, I feel more encouraged to spend some time with the family, you know? No one ever has enough time. Chinny says, can you render me a big, sopping, wet penis? Really? No, it's something, just a thing. He just wanted me to render something I've already done. Yeah. You know, I was thinking about, completely off topic. I was thinking the other day, mainly because somebody asked me a question, and I sat there and I went, oh yeah. The fact that I do the editing the way that I do means that it's fairly straightforward to just take the render, right? So just take the finished render and just hand it over to someone else and just have them replace the subtitles with their own native language if they wanted to. I was thinking about that the other day. Like, it wouldn't be too difficult at all. If somebody has a copy of Adobe Premiere and Adobe After Effects, they could just change the subtitles. Might not work in all cases, especially if there's masking, which is, you know, trying to make the text move behind other text or whatever. But yeah, I just realised that my type of content is probably relatively easy to localise. Subtitles that can be edited. Yeah, it's an interesting idea. I'll think about it. Anyway, sorry, hang on. Factorio. So yeah, hope everyone's okay. Oh. Sorry, just sipping this beer. You've noticed that my fishing day is usually Thursday afternoon. Well, I'm more just trying to operate when my brother has time off, so he has a much more rigid work schedule than I do. Well, I work from home, I can just adapt accordingly, but yeah, he's got an employer, so he has to try and do stuff. Not joining the others tonight? Why? What are they doing, Jenny? Are they doing something in particular? I'm just having a look down Steam. So Tom is doing Factorio, Sheep is doing DayZ, Porro is doing RimWorld, Beverell is doing Apex Legend, Joink is doing Arma 3. Everyone seems to be doing a little bit of something. Factorio with the space thing. To be honest, I'm really attached to my factory. Yeah, I'm just super attached to my factory. It's my personal opinion, so I don't wish to sort of gatekeep Factorio, but I find it way more interesting in the single player. Multiplayer has this problem in that because somebody else can design a section of the factory, you don't really have much of a connection to it. So I would come along in Factorio to find like Moogle designing a station, and I couldn't really contribute because he had it in his head what he was doing, so I would go over here and do something else. So I always found that there's less of an attachment for me to the multiplayer factories than there is this one. This is my factory. I made this. Its mistakes are my own, you know? Sure, yeah, I might pop in and just see how people are doing, Mag. But yeah, it's a bit like Stellaris. I just personally feel that the single player, I have like an attachment to it. Thank you, Hedgeshoes. Thank you. Okay, so Factorio. For those not familiar, from the top then, Factorio is a game where you play as an individual who has crash landed on this alien world. This is where we started. So, we crash landed in the ship and we were surrounded by beautiful green trees and green grass and clean water. And we have to build a rocket ship to ostensibly escape, in theory. In order to do that, we have to smelt metal and dig for coal and extract stone to make brickwork and all that jazz, feeding them into factory assemblers, these things here. So it's effectively like this logistics chain automation type game where you start building, well, start simple by, say, smelting metal, and then gradually each piece of the tech tree, represented here, gets ever more complex insofar as the resources that are required. So hang on. So if you go up here. So the initial elements on the tech tree need only red vials, which are manufactured dead easily. Red vials are what? Hang on. So copper plates and iron gears, easy. And then each individual vial type, which means like a tier of the research tree, requires ever more complicated resources. So you start simple, and before you know it, you've expanded into a huge factory complex. I know it looks intimidating for those not familiar with Factorio, but once you know what everything does, it really is quite simple. Each individual, say, like line here, is pulling off a resource from this central artery, right? And it's really just a case of feeding the artery. All of the resources come in from the east, or at least I've designed my factory to do that. You can build your factory however you wish, but all of them come in from the east. Initially from resource zone, iron ore and copper ore that was here. And look, here's the stone ore that I never extracted. I was supposed to extract that at the very beginning, but I didn't. So, all the resources flooded in from here and are going west. The further west they go, the more complex the factory. So yeah, But nevertheless, it's just the basic starting block. So still copper, still iron, still coal, still stone, uranium, iron ore. Yeah. It's good. Factorio is a very, very hard recommend. It's definitely one of the top 10 games on Steam, certainly in my opinion. Yeah, it's very, very good. Thank you, Official Scars and Blue Bird and Saft and Matty and Sir Kaiser Sozi and Croden and Ghost and 90 UK. Holy shit. Headshoot and Batman and Zello and Polly DK. You're all very generous. Holy moly. Whoa, so many. Whoa. Thank you, Saint Sadler and Zura God. Holy shit, guys. Thank you for your kindness. You're very generous to me. Thank you. Indeed, Bonnie. Well, you know, that's mainly if you have like a bus type setup. But, yeah. So, Factorio. Now, what do I need to do? I was unfucking my pipes, phrasing, this morning because they were completely shagged. Let's go up here and see what's shagged now. So that looks polluted. There shouldn't be dynamite and uranium on that bus. I'll sort that out later. So, circuitry. What's the problem? Let's have a look. So, over here... Sorry, what's this? Why are you out in the middle of nowhere? Oh, beacons. Oh, wow, we've got loads now. Excellent. Very good. Okay. So, ammo. I need to revamp the uranium. Okay, this is a problem. So, you see all these green crystals? Uranium ore. We're extracting it by squirting sulfuric acid onto uranium deposits. So we've got a shit ton of uranium, but it's being subsequently fed into these centrifuges, which are extracting the specific radioactive isotopes that I require. Now, one type of isotope, technically both types, but never mind, but the one that I really care about is going here, and it's serving as nuclear fuel. However, the relatively useless other isotope is going this way to serve as an incredibly dense, so it goes this way, an incredibly dense penetrator round for anti-bug bullets. We need more. There are too many bugs. Not enough uranium-238. Okay. Is it 238? Yes, not 235. So the reason you use uranium is it's very, very dense, but also it has a habit of sharding. Is that the correct word? Basically, whenever it splits, it creates like a small splinter, which is also sharp. So you can fire it as a literal bullet, and when it hits the target, it will splinter into smaller pieces and also set things on fire. I don't think it's Spalding, Ebenarch. I think that's something else, isn't it? Isn't Spalding where it causes... Is that like where it flattens against the hull of armor and then causes the insides to explode? Or am I going crazy? Or is that Spalling? Basically not penetrating the tank, just instead causing the inner wall of the tank to explode inwards. Am I going mad? Spalling or Spalding? A little similar, Nadcat. Hollow point is where the bullet flattens, and then it's a much wider surface area as it goes through the target. So soft tissue you can do incredible damage to, whereas hollow point, Full Metal Jacket can often just slide straight through the target, as grim as that sounds, sealing behind it. But yeah, the hollow point can sort of tumble and twist and really cause incredible damage. Spalling is the thing I was talking about. But regardless, sharding, so basically breaking off into small fragments, is the reason why depleted uranium was utilised for penetrator rounds in, anti-tank weaponry. So, we're using it here. We need more. So, that's something I can do. I should take this and feed it elsewhere, shouldn't I? So, what I'm going to do... Yeah, we'll just move the centrifuges and put more of them. Do I have many of these? I'll put down a blueprint and see if the what's-its bring me any. Hang on. Well, I'll just copy the whole thing. Here we go. So, let me just copy all of this, right? Whoop. And let's go all the way up here, shall we? So give me a shit ton of room. And then we'll go... Is that good enough, do you reckon? There's going to be that pylon in the way. Sorry, let me just get rid of this. Whoop. Okay, so just going to flip it upside down. Then we're going to put it here. Okay. Here we go. So my drones will build with what they have. Okay. And so what are they bringing? What's that? Beacons. Carry on. So, I can put in way more beacons. I've got a lot more now. How's my pixie murdering genocide train rolling on? The wisps, you mean? Alas, this is a different save file. I started a death world when I was drunk. I'm not even joking, I was drunk. It was not good. I was way in over my head. I was like, what the fuck? Right. Yeah, I'm not even fucking with you. I was, I was genuinely drunk. Hang on a second. Let me just flip these around. I could do with this extra space, to be honest. Start moving everything this way. And then... This is a bit naughty. I shouldn't be doing this. Actually, put him here. Fuck. No, other way, sorry. I'm basically making it future me's problem again. So this is surplus, what is this? Surplus uranium fuel cells. Okay. My inventory is chock-a-block. Hang on. Let's chuck out some stuff. What's this? Do I have a request for all of these batteries? Weirdly, I do. I don't know why. Remove this. I don't need like a billion of those. Take those away. Shoot. Thank you, Jen. Hi there, Jen. Thank you very much, Jen Black. I hope you're very well. Yes, you too. Have a lovely weekend, Jen. I'm good. I've had a lovely week. I've had a very productive day with the editing. So, yeah. Happy. Okay. Right, leave that alone. So what I'm going to do now is start feeding it uranium and then, yeah, see what it produces. So let me just sever the uranium here. Or should I leave it running just so I can tell what hooks up where? Yeah, leave that running actually. I'll just make new centrifuges. Right. Centrifuge. Here they are. Well, they're quite expensive. Okay. And they take a while. Thank you, Rastian and Pixel Bay. Thank you, both of you. Thank you. So, for the people just joining the stream, please know that I've just finished week 7 on the latest bullshittery. Once again, I apologise for the length of time. I wish it wouldn't take that long, but it's a bit of a biggie. It's about 22 minutes compared to the normal 10. So normally I can finish a bullshittery in about 4 to 5 weeks. So yeah, this one's a bit of a nightmare. It's going fine. It's just lots to do. Okay. There we go. Just give me a bit of room. Yeah, what else is happening? Not much, really. I feel really boring. Anyone else up to anything interesting this weekend? Getting concrete delivered. Good. Could you bring me a little bit more concrete, please, Mr. Drones? 400 units. Thank you. I don't know German. Technically, this next bullshittery won't be my choice. It's to be the choice of the patrons and the Twitch subs. So after this one, I'll send out a poll, and you guys can decide. And then when the poll... Yeah, so you guys tell me what to do, and then I'll do my best to deliver. Technically, I think I should put armor back on the poll. We do have quite a bit of armor highlights now. I worry about that because lots of people pick armor. Okay. Right, just keep making these centrifuges. Really need... Yeah, I need to get that automated, frankly. Iron gears. Should be fine. Keep bringing me them. Half-Life Alex. Maybe. Well, do you know what I need to do with Alex? I think I should do Alex after the Divinity series because it could be quite big. But maybe I should just... maybe I should edit just the vodka factory in total isolation from everything else. Because I think ultimately that's what people really want to see. So for those who... So not doing spoilers for those who haven't played Half-Life Alex and don't want to know. But you know Alien Isolation... Basically, I didn't know that in Half-Life Alyx, there's a segment of the game that was very similar to Alien Isolation. You know how I say I don't really do horror? I try not to do horror anymore. It snuck up on me. So all of a sudden, bam! It was straight back to Alien Isolation. I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine. And so it was really well received. So yeah, I had a horror game sneak up on me. And it was good. It was so good. That whole segment was really good. Again, not trying to do spoilers. There was a section where you shouldn't make any sound. Don't make sound, whatever you do. Which is fine, but you're in a factory with glass bottles everywhere. So like every time you open a door, there's like a glass bottle that falls onto the ground and shatters. There was a bit where what was I doing? I can't remember. I was reaching on a shelf and a glass bottle fell. And I did like a Mission Impossible, you know, like how he grabs the drop of sweat just before it hits the ground. I grabbed like a bottle in midair and just went, you know, like just exhaled in a panic. It was good. It was like, holy shit. Just pure panic reflex. Hang on. So yes, I might just edit that one completely in isolation before I do the rest of the series, because I imagine people probably would want me to. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, Sendon. Half-Life Alyx is a strong recommend from me. It was very good. Yeah. Hi there, Duckslayer. It is. It's really hard to... I suppose the true reason for many of the strengths of that game is that they test it, don't they? Many games these days feel like they're just people mashing mechanics together and they have no idea what they're doing. I could give you a list of developers that have no fucking clue what they're doing. No idea what they're doing. But Valve almost feels like they make something, they test it in front of an audience, and then they go, okay, let's tweak this, let's change that. No, not trying to do... I don't need to do a rant, folks. You guys have seen it, I have no doubt. I don't need to... You no doubt it's in games where you're like, this developer has no fucking clue. Anyway, sorry. Right, so where am I feeding the uranium? Is it here? I'm guessing... Where's the intake? I flipped it, didn't I? Well, I haven't finished the... hang on. Centrifuges. The intake is... here? Here it is. Yeah, so here it is. So... Is it? Doesn't look like the intake. Why have I split that? What's that about? It's for this, not that. Oh no, this is the intake. Why is he doing that? Maybe I didn't have the room? I have no idea. Get rid of this. Okay. Yep, what idiot? Yeah, what idiot designed this? Exactly that. Okay, so what's that? Uranium is sneaking in here. Why? Why are there two feeds of... Sorry, what is... What is this? Why is there two feeds of uranium ore? Oh, I see. I was depleting this one. Of course. Makes sense. Well, that's convenient. Okay. Right. Yeah, well, that's going to be a temporary feed then, so... I need to think. Yeah, so if anything, get this feed onto the main bus somehow. Well, no. Okay, tell you what I'll do. Let's go down here. We'll take it further down. So here we go. So where's my uranium? Let's go down here, please. What is this about? Why is this polluted? What? What the fuck? Okay. I can't explain this. I don't know why there's TNT on the goddamn uranium belt. Okay. Right. Fuck it. Sever that. Do that. There we go. And then, I'm just gonna manually rip it off. Give me this shit. Why are you here? Put down a storage chest. One moment. Oh, I can't. We're building centrifuges. Fine, I'll just go put it in the thing. Did I build some nukes? I can't remember. Maybe? Hi there, Young. Welcome indeed. I have enough footage for one final CSGO bullshittery. After that, I'm afraid there is simply no more. So when you want me to make one, I can make one. But, yeah, we don't really do CSGO anymore. I've got lots of footage for Pavlov, which is the VR version. But yeah, we just, the big fans of Counter-Strike Global Offensive were Psy and Edberg, and neither of them play it that much anymore. One of them has gone so far as to say that they'll never ever play it again. So I don't know why, but yeah. I was always just the +1, you know. I had fun though. I enjoyed it. Not my normal type of game though, but I enjoyed it. I got to shoot people sometimes. Mostly I just kind of got shot. There we go. So I'm going to pinch some uranium from the main bus itself, and then what I'll do is I'll thread this uranium all the way down. So yeah, it will all just be on the bus. Weren't I the handicap? Nonsense. I was like a gold master, elite, sergeant, rank 3, first class. Right, here we go. Okay, so where's the output? Where are we putting this? It's going here. Okay, then it's getting split into... Right, yeah. Cool, so that's what we're doing. I shouldn't have put that there because I wanted to use this room, shouldn't I? I need to move it down here in a minute. That's fine. Let me just sever it here before... Okay, so... now, we simply send these two outputs. So, here we go. Send them like so. Whoopsie. That was a mistake. Okay, so here we go. So for those not following, so the uranium ore that we're extracting is being processed into the two different radioactive isotopes. The fissile material that we can use in a reactor, glowing green there, and the stuff that doesn't, so just the dud isotope, as it were. And that's being used as a penetrator for our anti-bug ammunition. Ooh, inventory full. Mate, give me some more centrifuges. Here we go. So, where do we hook this up? So, what goes where? I see, that's where the filter... Yeah, that's where we're filtering here. So... have this just... Okay, I'm going to sever it now. Sever it at the source. So, please cut there. So, finish up the... Yeah, just... finish up, empty it out, and then I'll take all the conveyor belts. Okay. So yes, back in real life when they did this, Just a bit of interesting trivia for you. So America put together a team, and they sent them to... It was the New Mexico desert, wasn't it? In the Second World War. And they effectively set up a secret community where the word physicist was banned. You couldn't use it. Everyone was an engineer. It wasn't White Sands, that was the missile facility. What was it called again? What was the name of the actual place? It was called... It's now... It became a proper town, didn't it? It used to just be a military installation. Los Alamos, that was it, yes. So, a collection of scientists and engineers and just general civilians, their families and all that jazz, were taken out into the middle of bloody nowhere, where they were given the task of trying to assemble the world's first nuclear weapon. And they had no idea if it was even going to work. It was all very experimental. The physics were sound, according to interviews that I've seen after the fact. The physics was never the problem. It was always an engineering issue. They were trying to figure out how could we get a nuclear chain reaction in basically an extremely small amount of time. It wasn't too difficult to put together a chain reaction. They've been doing that before. It was technology that was in its infancy, but even in that, you had like a basic nuclear reactor in universities. I think it was the first one they made. But it was a question of how do we get enough of the correct isotope to go through a nuclear chain reaction at the same time. And so they were trying to assemble bombs that would do it extremely precisely, bringing the material together in such a way that it would detonate at the same time and not have this horrible situation where only some of it would go off. Technically, they kind of failed, because the first two that were dropped over... Sorry, was it both or just one? They were actually really low yield. Most of the material did not explode. They were actually not very good. So I think it was the first one. It was Hiroshima, wasn't it? So the second one wasn't very good because Nagasaki was surrounded by lots of hills that contained the explosion. But it was actually the bomb itself at Hiroshima that was really kind of pants. It's kind of difficult to get it all to go off at the same time. That was the fear, my Mio. So one of the concerns was that the development of the first nuclear weapon would somehow set fire to the atmosphere. It was something that the scientists would joke about until they were... I think they were told off by... who was it? Was it Oppenheimer himself? I can't remember. They were told to stop saying that because they basically had a problem where they were scaring the shit out of the base personnel who didn't understand the physics. The scientists would joke about it, and then they'd be told, "Don't fucking joke about the shit. You're surrounded by American soldiers who don't know what you're doing, and they're scared, and they've got guns." So they were basically told to shut the fuck up. Okay, centrifuges are done. I'm going to... Wait, you're not done. Oh, sorry, you're still taking in this. Okay, let me sever this. Where shall I sever it? Sever it... here. So yes, in that facility, they quietly worked to try and... basically come up with a bunch of different ways to separate the correct isotope. And if I recall my facts correctly, they had to use quite a lot of... was it silver bullion? They requested silver bullion for some reason. I think it had something to do with the gas separation method. But so anal retentive were the Treasury Department of America that they ended up burning every single wooden plank when the project was done. They burned every single wooden plank in the floorboards to get every single drop of silver back. Every single minute. They weren't going to let any silver go. Makes sense, I suppose. Thank you, Silver Arkham and Kiwi. Thank you very much. So yeah, but they did it. They managed to assemble enough material. They had a huge espionage problem, though. The Soviets were up their asses. Okay. Right. So, I think I'm safe to just disassemble them. Let's go. Soldier, I'm just sort of waffling incoherently about the development of the first atomic weapon. The first atomic weapons. Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure eventually that that military base of Los Alamos actually became its own just community. It's still there, I think. It's just a normal town now. It used to be a dedicated place for the development of nuclear weapons, but now it's just a place where people live. Because people took their families out there, so why not just stay? Oh, really? Still has a laboratory there, says Simples Rock. Yeah. Cool. What do they do now? Okay, hang on. So, what's this? Oh, that's my reclamation facility. Okay, don't touch any of this. So what's this? What is this? Yeah, I need to reclaim the spent fuel when it's done. Nuclear defense. Yeah. BJ Hallett says, I visited Los Alamos a few weeks ago. There's still a huge research base and some good museums. Cool. Yeah. I would like to visit the Trinity site if ever I find myself in America. I would like to just go and see it and just stare at it. Apparently they do tourist trips. So the detonation of the first atomic weapon. Apparently the scientists took bets. They took bets on the explosive yield, and they were all way off. The guy that won the bet is the guy that betted. His bet was simply the highest. Yeah, they were all so low in their estimates. Okay. I didn't know that they use it as tank armor, but I know that they use it as anti-tank rounds, or they used to before they switched over to tungsten Zemessil. When I say they, I mean America. I don't know what other countries do now. Okay. So, let's get it hooked up. It's already being sorted further up the line? Yes, it is. So, all I have to do is this. Leave that alone. Whoops. Okay, here we go. So, all I've done is move the facilities. I need to expand these massively and put in way more beacons. So, let's do this. Whoop. All the way down here. Those boxes still haven't been moved yet. I need them to move. They're being emptied. I need the space. Okay. Indeed, sharding Zamisil, same as depleted uranium. What's this? That must have been the old line. Okay, so let's now copy these beacons. So these beacons should transfer the attached modules and their effects to whatever facility they're linked to. Well, so this general area. So, what does this do? So, yes. So speed modules plus 3 times 3. Okay. Not sure exactly how much it confers. One moment. Where's a substation? Here's one. There we go. So it says crafting speed 130%. Is that it? Huh. Okay. Are these all built? Really? That seems really low. Okay. Diddy says, did ZF finish playing DayZ? I think some of them are. Sheep is playing. Beverell was playing today. Oh, really, Diddy? Yeah, that sounds like DayZ. That sounds like DayZ. Ah, DayZ. Okay. So let's copy a few more. Right. What am I doing? Just this. Okay, let's make sure it has sufficient power. Substation's all the way down. No, Das Gambit. I'm not really into flight sims, I'm afraid. Not really my cup of tea. 1 minute. How long have I been working on this world? 134 hours, 53 minutes and 24 seconds. Oh no, another train has run out of fuel. Who are you? Oh, bugger. Okay. I need to go deal with that urgently. It's brought the whole damn thing down. It's currently over here. 1 minute. Let's go. Hello, sausage. How you doing, Sweet Pea? Are you okay? Yeah, she's fine. It's getting a bit chilly in here. I might have to pop the radiator on momentarily. Hi, gorgeous. Yeah. Okay. Here's a fuel rod. So what's this? Iron ore output for concrete. Okay. Iron ore input B. Really? Do you not have... Yeah, this is it. What's the problem? You should be getting nuclear fuel rods. Sorry, can I just verify? Just waiting for this train to arrive. Thank you, Spitfire. Thank you very much, Spitfire. Silverlanian says, I ran into Sheep in DayZ. He was singing some gibberish into a loudspeaker nearby. So I joined him for a chorus in the chat. He never saw me. Yes, a few days ago, folks, I bumped into a guy called Known Plane. He was in a police station and he was not locked, but he was in one of the rooms and I was outside and I did a trade with him. I traded him one knife from my inventory in exchange for the taser cartridge that he had in his only means of defense, by the by. So I tased him and took absolutely everything in his inventory. I call that a lesson about trust. Oh shit. Oh no. Holy shit, I thought I nearly got killed. It was just my shield. Yes, DayZ is the type of game where you don't just flippantly, you don't just trust the, you know, you bump into a guy being nice. Don't trust him. Don't trust people in DayZ. Actually, sorry, do trust people in DayZ, because the sting of betrayal is one of the things that makes it so fun. That's sort of like, oh, I don't believe it. Okay, 1 minute. So, did the train arrive? No, it's just waiting. Hang on. I need to make sure that it's getting fuel, otherwise it's just going to happen again. Okay. I didn't have to do that to him. No, I didn't. But I found it fun. Besides, I have a shotgun that I need to sell. Here we go. Ah, damn it. It just... Hang on. Why did it pull away? Or empty cargo? Is your cargo empty? Is that why you're not stopping to get fuel? What's the... Hang on. Iron ore input B. Oh, I see the problem. I see. Okay. 1 moment. This needs to get sorted urgently. So the reason it's not getting any fuel is because it's not arriving with any iron ore to unload. because iron ore input B has been exhausted. 1 second, please. So it's hitting its other condition. We've got plenty of iron ore on that belt, which implies that we're not using it that much. Hang on. So iron ore input B? You liar! Liar, liar, pants on fire. Excuse me, what's this? Mr. Train? Oh, timer. No, you're just waiting for a timer. What's going on? Are you being automatically unloaded? You're being unloaded. Okay. That was just an error on my part. Regardless, this is exhausted, isn't it? Okay. So, it's only got 11k remaining. So shimmy these down for just a second, and then I'll need to strip all this away. It's just dregs remaining, a little more. Whose inventory are you trying to use? Mine or the... Hang on. Okay, so about 11k remaining, so until it's completely gone, and then this place is useless beyond just a border wall. I mean, this used to be the old wall. Suppose I could, nerdy. Simple fix, but, I mean, I got a bigger problem in that, I mean, we need incoming iron ore. So, iron ore, 5.3 million units over here, right? Oh yes, I need to sort out the bullet problem that we've got over here. So all I need is that train to go there and pick up its iron ore for the factory. So you... Well, keep doing what you're doing. There's like 11k remaining. Yeah, just use that that's left and then... Okay. Yeah, so we'll do the suggested stopgap. So just wait until 30 seconds have passed. Remove that condition. There we go. Sweet. Let's go. Problem until that has been exhausted. So, what was I doing? The uranium enrichment. Let's go back to it. Okay. Good luck, Simple Rock. Good luck indeed. Hope your death will go smoothly. Okay. Alright. Pardon me, sorry. Give it a go anyway, Scrawn. Don't worry, you're looking at the end game, so yeah, it's not this complicated when it gets started. Right. So, I was expanding, yeah, so the uranium enrichment over here. Let's continue that work. Please take it this way instead of that way to maximize the amount of space that I have available. Oh yeah, sorry, random, like, bizarre tangent. So when I was young, my grandparents would keep showing me lots of VHS tapes that they'd recorded. Like my granddad in particular had like an entire huge bookcase full of films that he filmed over the over the decades. He was just a film buff, right? And so what would often happen when I was younger is that I got exposed to television shows that were way older than other, like, say, I presume at least, other people my age would be watching. So I would end up watching, like, Thunderbirds and Stingray and stuff. Stuff from... Fuck, I don't know when Thunderbirds was. But anyway, there was a children's book called The Famous Five, right? I don't know if anyone remembers it. But there was an ITV TV series made in 1978. And I was exposed to it when I was, like, you know, fucking 10 or something. They would put it on. I still remember the fucking theme song. We are the famous five. It only ran for like one season or something. Anyway, so today, this afternoon, I went just down a rabbit hole to sort of go, what was the famous five? What was that about? And it turns out it was the result of some sort of fight between the author. Like, they basically vetoed the production of the show and torpedoed the whole damn thing. Or something like that. But I was curious to see, because the famous five, it's basically just like a bunch of kids, like 4 kids and a dog, and they go around like solving mysteries or whatever. It's very Scooby-Doo. And I was looking, well, where are the actors now? What's happened to them? Well, inevitably, dogs, the dogs passed away, obviously. I mean, it was a long time ago. But then, of the remaining 4 adults that formed the famous five, only 3 remain, and they grew up to be like teachers, and like one became a writer for Doctor Who, and then another one became like a town councillor or something. But the thing that's weird, right, is that the 4th one, who is arguably one of the main characters of this ITV show, the 4th actress, vanished. Like, without a fucking trace. She just disappeared. She left the public eye. After the show, she never spoke to any of them. Like, it took, like, the rest of her cast or whatever. She just disappeared. She just gave up. Never attended any convention, never attended anything. And it turns out, unfortunately, she's passed away since then. But it was really odd, because, like, in your brain, you're like, wait, hang on. Like, this is, like... I still remember the theme song. Like, it's in my head. I can picture these characters. And it feels weird in this day and age that somebody who's in your mind who is famous can just vanish. And they're never seen again. Who was it? You know, the tomboy. You know, I can't remember the name of her character. The actress was something... Gallagher? Is it George? Yeah. It was like a tomboy type character of the famous five. Georgina, yeah, but she insisted on being called George, I think. Yeah, the actress. She just disappeared. Vanished. Just never spoke to any of them again. Anyway, sorry, I don't know why that entered my brain. I just Googled it like today, and I was like, what the fuck? She just disappeared? I guess you just didn't have fun making it. Okay. So, sorry, what was I doing? I need to expand this a bit more, don't I? So, let's continue moving this all the way down. All the way down, like down here. Okay, all the way down, like down here. Oops, what have I done? Did it go there? Cool. Just buy me as much room as I can. Yeah, I never touched the books, Nin, but yeah, it was really a case of I was too young to really be selecting what I was watching, so it'd be my grandparents would just put stuff on, you know? Yeah, Nin, but it was in like 1978. So for those just joining the stream, I'm just chilling out this evening doing a bit of Factorio. These factories that I'm placing down, these centrifuges, are basically taking the unrefined uranium ore, which is coming in via a train, and we're turning it into 2 different products, which we can... Oops. Okay, I need to replicate this. Hang on. We're turning it into 2 different products that we can utilize for either nuclear fuel or penetrators for anti-armor bullets. So, I'm trying to improve the throughput because we're just not making enough of it. There are simply too many bugs to shoot. So my turrets in my sub-facilities are simply pointing at the bugs and clacking because they have nothing to shoot. I could send just normal steel bullets, but they're not tough enough. Not tough enough to pierce the hide of the bug scum. Okay. How many centrifuges do I have available? Build one more. Need to also go down this laundry list of things that I need to build over here. Okay. You think it's kind of crazy that depleted uranium is cheaper to use for armor and penetrators than tungsten? Well, it's a byproduct, isn't it? I presume? Still a byproduct? That is indeed why many specific materials are utilized. You ever wonder why our roads are made out of those materials? Because much of the materials needed, well, so you would need vast quantities in order to pave an entire country. Most of it is just a byproduct of the petroleum industry. That's one of the problems when it comes to replacing road surfaces. Try finding a better material than that which is literally trash. That is one of the critiques of the solar frickin' roadways bullshit that was from a while ago. One of many critiques, mind you. Try getting cheaper than just a byproduct. Okay. Okay, sorry, what's it doing? So here comes the uranium. Yes, indeed. Yeah, sometimes I do. Not that often though. Not always my type of content. And he got a bit weird with the feminism thing. But when he sticks to the science, yeah, it's yeah, I sometimes watch the Thunderfoot stuff. Right. What am I doing? Am I supposed to combine those? What did I do last time? Damn it. Should be fine, so long as I filter one side. Output priority right, and then there. Cool, and then just clear it. Yeah, do it the other way, left. Nope, fuck, there we go. Scylla says, I work at a steel mill, and we process the slag into different sized gravel for filler. Oh really? Cool. Do you enjoy it, Scyllus? I've never seen the inside of a steel mill. There's a cap on the conveyor belt. What have I done? Oops. Thank you. Okay, so, get him hooked up again. Just make sure I've got the right one before I do. Hang on. Indeed, Hibernaria. Yeah. Hang on. Wait, what am I doing? Alright. So, I need to make sure that this is being suitably... Okay, it's just a request to... Yeah, I need to fix that. We're just requesting depleted fuel. I need to sort that out. Did Silas respond about the steel mill? Sorry, reading the chat. There he is. Silas says, it's less... it's less gay than the Simpsons shows. I imagine so. Okay. But I do get to drive large rock trucks. Look up Caterpillar 772. Caterpillar 772. Ooh. Big truck. Rule 34. Caterpillar 772. Rule 34. Caterpillar Bugs Life. Oh god, no, okay, hang on. Right. Sorry, what were we talking about? I need to get more more centrifuges. I really need to automate this process. What do I need? Oh, circuits. Let's go get some. Should be easy to do. But yeah, no, I'm feeling good. I'm in a good mood. I had a good week. For those that didn't catch it, yesterday I went fishing with my brother. We used to go fishing when we were teenagers, so it's good to get out and spend time with my little brother. He caught a fish and I didn't. I'm sure that makes him smug as fuck, the little bastard. Yeah. Well done him. Well done him. Couldn't have happened to a nicer person. Wait, what? No cogs? Oh, we're not putting cogs in the requested chest. 400 apiece. Each? Bloody hell. Oh, what the? No, don't put it in my trash slot. I need it. Why is that getting auto-trashed? Am I going... I see. I'm going over a limit. There we go. There we go. Just trying to get these centrifuges done. Concrete now. Are we automating concrete? Surely. Bring me quite a bit. Okay. So yeah. Well, yeah. I look forward to going again, young. It's getting warmer, so I'm going to make more excuses to go out fishing. Yeah. My brother and I even suggested going night fishing at some point, which is something I haven't been doing, mainly because I'm quite nervous about going out solo. For the gates get locked, you see. If you go to a fishery, then expect to go onto private land where they lock the doors. They lock the gates afterwards. So once you're on the fishery, you're not getting out. And, well, unless there's some emergency or something. They do that in order to stop certain people with caravans coming in and electrofishing the lake with truck batteries. So, yeah, so they lock the doors, and I'm rather nervous about spending the night surrounded by lots of men with knives. Well, technically I'll have a knife as well, but still. I don't want it to become like Angler's Battle Royale, thank you. But still, my brother suggested that we go together, so maybe. Okay, a few more needed. Am I using any mods? Not right now, I think. Let me just get rid of this. Why do I have that? Get rid of that. Got a whole load of crap I don't need. Why do I need? Get rid of this. Shoo. Don't know where I've got that. Okay. Engines? Why do I have a shit ton of engines? Don't need these. Nope. Right. 3 centrifuges. Whoops, too many. Put them back. Okay, I need the drones to bring me the concrete. It's not on the main bus, only stone. Thank you, Melv. Thank you very much, Melv. And thank you, Deranged. And the Rude Derude. Thank you very much. Thank you, all of you. So, let's have a look and see how we've done already then. So by expanding these centrifuges, I sought by the last hour production of... consumption of, we'll go by consumption of uranium ore. Yeah, okay. 1,000 per something, now it's jumped to 1.4. Needs to be way higher to be honest. Need to get through this shit. So what about production of... Production of... Here. Uranium-238. It's climbing. 139. It's now up to 192. More centrifuges. More modules. More speed. Thank you, Ninjuka. Thank you very much, Nin. Thank you. Okay. We also need to... Okay, so what's this? So this requester chest is taking spent fuel from the nuclear reactors, flying it over here for reprocessing. So we're basically opening them up and scooping out the peanut butter-like substance at the bottom, squeezing it together, handmade, you see, to form chunks of uranium-238. The reason we're doing that is that the nuclear reactors are all the way over here, as far away from my main production as I can safely put them whilst protecting them. Because if these get hit by something when they're running, boom. Okay. So, fuel is getting placed in here. Okay, we'll keep it remote. Keep it remote. Keep it the fuck over there. Can I show you? Yeah, alright. Let's do it. I'll show you and then fucking save it before I do. Here we go. Save. I'll save it under fucking where's the designator? So I can tell one of my own artillery turrets to fire at it. Where is it? Artillery turrets. No? Where's the designator? Didn't I have like a point and go boomy? I swear I had one. Am I going crazy? Discharge defense. Here it is. Ah. For some reason I don't have it on my help bar. Oh. Alright, here we go. So I tell one of my turrets to fire at my own reactors, and shot is... It's turning. Shot away. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1. That was it? Kind of expected more, to be honest. Okay. Still, pretty cool. All of our batteries are draining. The factory's like, what the fuck? We have no power? Okay, we've gone down to 48.2 megawatts, satisfying only that amount of the factory's total requirements, meaning the whole factory just had a heart attack and is now stopping production. That's a load? Okay. Indeed, Silver Lanin. Yes. So it's I don't know the exact number, I'm afraid, but when it comes to enrichment, the process of getting enough fissile material together in one place to run a nuclear reactor, so a chain reaction, enough to boil water, you only need, I think, about 10% enrichment, so it's quite low. In order to detonate a nuclear weapon, you need over 90% enrichment. That is what is known as weapons grade. So the big problem that we have is that technically the same equipment can be utilized to, well, basically to enrich 10%, you just keep going in order to enrich to get to weapons grade. So that's one of the big problems of nuclear proliferation, is that a peaceful power plant can disguise a secret nuclear weapons facility, even if you send inspectors. Well, I suppose so long as they have access to everything, they'll probably find the operation, but you know what I mean. As in, it's quite easy to just get the equipment. But yes, it's also one of the fears why having a nuclear power plant next to you, yeah, there's no chance that it's going to blow up in a nuclear fireball. Good luck with that. Although, to be fair to those people, I probably wouldn't want a nuclear reactor near me either. In the same way I don't necessarily want an open sewer. It doesn't have to explode for it to be horrible. Right. Fukushima disagrees. Indeed, but at the same time, there's always other perspectives. You've got to remember that, yes, Fukushima was okay, it took a huge fucking earthquake to cause Fukushima. And tsunami. Like, insofar as rolling 6s on natural disasters? It's quite resilient, the tech. Yeah, someone didn't walk up to it and kick it. Hang on. I need to get these, get the remaining centrifuges in. Alright. No, I don't know anything about that, Wazambi. Yeah? Indeed, that's the problem, yeah. When something goes wrong, in the extremely rare situation that it goes wrong, it can, be really, really terrible. And that's the other side of the coin, isn't it? So we only have, we don't have that many nuclear reactors, relatively speaking. So what happens if we suddenly have a lot more of them? How many more dice are we rolling? Okay. Damn. Sorry, I'm making all of these circuits myself? That's crazy. Don't do that. Stupid. Just go grab some from the box. Whoa, okay. Oops. My drones have bought me this shit I've got to clean up. Alright, just empty out my queue and then... Okay. So, for those just joining, sorry, these centrifuges are separating the raw incoming uranium ore into two different isotopes, both of which are very useful. So the glowing isotope is being used in the reactors over here, and the dud, the non-glowing isotope, so the non-fissile material, is being sent to be used as penetrators. Oh, of course, I've got more here. Need to hook this up. Don't forget this. Anyway, the bigger problem I have right now is that I need bullets, for Christ's sake. So, yeah, here we go. Keep making bullets. The bullets are going into this box. Well, firstly, they're going to the perimeter fence here, but they're also going into this box. And that box is being, the ammo in that box is being taken to the station, where it's being loaded into trains, and those trains are, oh god damn it, all backed up right now when they shouldn't be. Ugh! The bugs ate one of my engines. Fucking bugs. 1 second. How do you deal with super evolved bugs? Very big bullets. And fire, and lasers, and artillery, and screaming. And replacing the fucking trains that they eat every now and again. Like now. Wankers. What type of train was this? It was a coal train, which means I need to colour it that. Off you go. Shoot. Try not to get eaten again. We're not generating that much pollution. Oh god. Sorry, this was generating loads of pollution. Why is it not anymore? It's because all the trains backed up and therefore all of the mining operations backed up. Okay. How are we doing over here? Has it completely exhausted the supply? Nope, there's just a little bit more. Important question. Laser turrets or gun turrets? Both. Thank you, Olga. Thank you very much, Olga. And thank you, Death Blossom. Thank you. I know, Ganarth. Yes, indeed. So I've still got a little bit of a mood to play DayZ, but my muse fancied quite a bit of RimWorld. And then the guys played a bit of Factorio, and I dropped in, and it kicked my muse into a Factorio mood. There we go, hang on. So, while we're building centrifuges, let's just go down to the end of the conveyor belt. Where are my research stations currently? This way, one moment. I need to figure out why my research stations have stopped researching stronger explosives. Which vial are you missing? So speaking to those at the back who aren't familiar with how this game works, these are research domes. In order to unlock something on the tech tree, you need only feed the research domes a certain number of vials. Simple as that. For example, if I feed it times 500 of the red, green, military, blue and utility science packs, it will unlock, basically. So, all I have to do is make them and feed them in. Making them is an ever complicated task, so the further along to the right, the harder it is to get them. So, they require the gold ones. Ah, they've just arrived. There we go. Research continues. However, why is this not completely chock-a-block? Let's have a look. You had all this time to fill the conveyor belt, so why have you not? What are you missing? I imagine it's probably going to be blue circuits. Oh, tell a lie. It's flying robot frames. This belt is meant to have flying robot frames. Where are you, flying robot frames? Just beneath this way. Hello. Good afternoon. They say that they have everything apart from electric engine units, which should be coming in, I presume, here. Electric engine units. Now we play the game of what the fuck is wrong in my factory further up. Electric engine units. Oh, you're not hooked up because I expanded the factory via drones and simply have yet to gotten around to hooking this up. Voila. Electric engine unit manufacturing facility. How are you? Ah, that's why the lubrication was backed up. It goes here. They were not using it. Carry on. Have fun. They have everything they need. Voila. Okay. Try not to... Yeah, again, folks, for those who aren't familiar with Factorio, don't let this intimidate you. The game is extremely good. This may be intimidating because you're looking at the end game. So all of this... once you've built it and you know where everything is, it's way less complicated than it looks. So I know where everything is. I know what factory's doing what because I built it. So don't worry. That being said, if you do get started, try to make a habit of giving yourself more space than you think you need. Ah, lovely. Finish the research job. Stronger explosives have been unlocked. Let's now go with physical projectile damage. Commence research. So, increase the damage of physical projectile-based weapons, turrets, and defender robots. Okay, so that's an eclectic mix. Is that correct? Stone robot frame. What? Do you really need that? That doesn't seem correct. Oh, okay. Really? Alright, I'm just gonna hook it up and see what happens. If it's not correct, then I'll fix it. No. I'm sure you're being sarcastic, Ishtar. No, absolutely not. Sorry, I know this is an opinion and some people might do not start Factorio with mods. Do not. The mods for Factorio are often very complex because that's what the community craves. If you start with mods, you are going to make your head explode. Start with vanilla. If you get to launching a rocket at the end of it, then consider looking into mods. Do not start with mods. Forgive me, the mods are going to filter a shit ton of people out of Factorio. That's not how you're going to get new people endeared with the game. Okay, so iron ore. Yeah, this doesn't look right. So bricks are being made into... Okay. Where are you getting iron ore from? From here. Which is not hooked up. Is that iron ore? What's this? Guess so. 1 second. Come back, spider. Are you iron ore? What's this here? Yes, you are. You go all the way to the end, don't you? Look, all the way to the station. God damn. All right. So why is iron ore not coming in? Aha. Simply again. Oh, fuck. Was it the middle one? Back we go. Here. Right, this one. Bottom one. Okay, now I'm nervous. Alright, here we go. Get ready to sever it quickly if this is not correct. So far so good. It's not being drawn away anywhere. It shouldn't be drawn away anywhere. There we go. Oh, sorry. Why are you going there? Okay, alright. Carry on. Alright. Weren't you supposed to be being pulled away by now? Here? Okay, cool. Right. Oh, really? Greenie? Yeah. Well, good luck if you do. Okay, there we go. So what's this making? Oh, artillery. What's it? Really? That's it? Okay, guess so. Right, I'm losing the plot. What was I meant to be doing? Let me just put on a bit of a different piece of music. I might get myself another drink. I've budgeted my calories today. I've allowed myself enough for alcoholic beverages at the end. So hooray. Hang on. There we go. Shut up, Duck. Being sarcastic. Okay, yeah, sorry. Flying robot frames. That was it. So, where were they? Gold vials are this way. Okay. So the flying robot frames, are you coming in now? You look to be. Okay, yes, you're coming in. Alright, excellent. So, hopefully the research domes, which are here, should have everything they require. They do. Lovely. So research is underway. Yes, I have, Talmau. I like it. I like that you can pet the loot bugs. Whenever I play Deep Rock Galactic, the other guys keep shooting them. I keep stroking them. Okay. Right, how's our uranium enrichment going? Let's have a look. I'm still making the damn centrifuges. Yeah, you can pet them, and they make little cooing noises. Okay. So, let me just go up here to this source of uranium ore and pull it all the way down to the main bus. Should be a simple process. So this, yeah, we won't have to keep this forever, for sooner or later this is going to get exhausted. There we go. Also this week, I've mentioned it before, but I saw the film Dune. I liked it. It was good. I enjoyed it. I want to watch it again. Hang on. So this needs to go... actually, what should I do here? I'll do this. Bye. Indeed, Dunk. Yeah. The film Dunk. Whose idea was that? Oh. There we go. And then just tell the drones to get rid of it. I forgot to give the RT iron, did I? Aquaman on a desert planet. Yeah. Oh yeah, thank you. Oops. This one's not hooked up either. So I basically expanded the bus. I only had 2 rows of Oh. Really? I thought I gave it 2 additional rows of iron. Maybe I didn't. Weird. Okay. Hi there, Mirai. Welcome indeed, Mirai. Okay, sweet. Let's crack it on. Continue with the enrichment process. Yeah, just making these circuits. Hang on a minute. Get rid of this. Okay. There we go. Just gonna go grab some red circuits myself so we don't have to keep doing this faff. I didn't give iron to the artillery? Ah, for fuck's sake. You're right. Ah! I gave iron to something, but not the artillery. What's the music that's currently playing? It's a playlist. What's currently playing? It's Carbon-Based Lifeform's 23 album. I don't listen to that very often. Normally I have it on in my car when I'm driving around in my... Was that you? Did the dog just fart really loudly? Did you hear that? Did you just fart really loudly? Oh, okay, fine, hang on. Dear. She was very cuddly today. She sat on my lap and we just had a good snuggle, and she scrunched her head on my sort of where my armpit is, and she just kind of closed her eyes and yeah, she closed her eyes and had a sleep. Closed her eyes and had a sleep. Wording. I did, Hotman. The skin on my fingers is just red raw. Yeah. Red raw from lifting lots of stuff for fishing. Sorry, bear with me a minute. Just got a message. Sorry, I just need to respond to this. Sorry, just responding to one of my clanmates. Okay. Right. Hi there, the one ice. Welcome indeed. Right, so, centrifuges. Still working on them. Let's go up here. Well, it's just... Laxki, it's because I live on an upper floor, so bringing the equipment from the car and my flat, not just from the car to the lake, it's a bit of a Jesus, you know, like Christ, just lots of shit. It's quite heavy. I'm hoping, I wish I had like a garage outside that I could just leave it in, you know. Alright, sausage. You being good. Sorry, I have to do this. It's like rubbing your hand over warm velvet covered in nipples. Back one moment, just getting a drink from the fridge. Okay. So, for those just joining the stream, welcome indeed. I'm just relaxing with a bit of Factorio. If you're not familiar with the game, well, if you're familiar with Settlers, it's effectively a technocratic Settlers. Instead of having villagers move your stuff around from building to building, say from farm to bakery, it's conveyor belts. The conceit of the game is that we've crash-landed here on this alien world, and we have to build factories in order to harvest the resources, mine them, process them more, and manufacture the parts necessary to get off-world. Sorry. So, my factory is built in such a way, well, I designed it this way from the beginning, but it's gradually evolved as such, that the resources come in from over here, from the east side, and move over to the west side. Initially we just had this small area, but I decided to wall off this section to effectively stop any native bugs from crossing this, I suppose, bottleneck. So anything that enters this area gets shot. Defending the rest of it has been a bit tricky. We had some we had some resources here, so this was a sub-factory that I've absorbed. Same with this one over here. So yeah, we've decided to go from east to west now. We still have sub-factories here and here, here and here and here. I need to sort out their resources. They're crying out for equipment. So, let me just go over here and have a look at nuclear enrichment. So, over the course... thank you... Polly B. Denham and Maverick Hunter, Phoenix Flamer 92, Lord Inquisitor Tulip, Olga, and Death Blossom. Thank you, all of you. Thank you for your kindness, folks. Right, hang on. Sure, why not hedge? Okay. I'm sorry, my chair is fucked. What am I drinking? It's a cloudy cider. Right, physical projectile damage 6 finished. So we're just upgrading weapon damage right now. Mining productivity. Space science packs. I don't have those right now. We need to launch... Ooh, the atomic bomb. Resume research. We got 65% of the way through researching atomic weaponry. Let us continue. Alright, so... let's go over here. Hello. How many centrifuges do I require? Seems we've got them all. We're going to need quite a few speed modules. I should have a look at upgrading that facility. Alright. I mean, well, Super Hagenator, I know that a lot of people mostly say stuff like that in order to try and do a sort of I told you so-manship or whatever when it comes to I know what this game has copied, but at the same time, just for the sake of consumer transparency, I don't think there's anything wrong with pointing out that a game is very similar to another game, especially if it's come out within a very short period of time, effectively. I myself have felt the sting of disappointment on purchasing a new game only to start playing it and just go, oh, it's Minecraft again. Even if the developer says, no, but we're doing these two small things differently. I'm like, yeah, but it would have been nice if someone just told me it's Minecraft with these two things that were slightly different. Okay. So, sorry, what was I doing? Let's have a look. So, items over the course of the last hour. Not consumption, let's go with production. Have I already filtered? No. No, it's good. Okay. Ooh, lovely. So, we've gone from 115 of whatever that is, per whatever, to 255 of the type of uranium isotope that I really want. We should need to get this hooked up as well. So, straight under. There we go. Is that correct? Okay, so yeah, the spent fuel is being taken here. Nice. So crucially, is this resulting in an so more bullets basically. So production of 1 minute, sorry. So over the course of the last hour, production of reset the filter. Armor piercing bullets. Over the last hour, have we gone from 0? Not that many more. Why? Have we really had an increase? Because to my eyes, it doesn't look like it. An hour. Production. Reset the filter. Says we've had a sizable increase, but hang on. Quite a lot of it, half of it is going towards the production of reactor fuel. Do we really need more reactor fuel? We're just filling boxes at this point, aren't we? Okay. God damn, we got a shit ton of reactor fuel. What's this? Sorry. Oh, decent uranium-235 stockpiled because, god damn, we're making shit tons of it. No, I've only tried it very briefly, T'Challa. I need to play more of that. Okay, right. I want to say mission accomplished, but I don't feel that it is. I mean, really it's a question of whether or not enough bullets are being given to the sub-factory that we actually have some in the turrets. And I don't feel confident that is true. Maybe. I mean, that's a fresh delivery, isn't it? Okay. So these glowing magazines of ammunition are being taken to the turrets that require them. The turret's going to hold about 10, is that true? 11, sorry? So 11 magazines in their belts. Each arm that identifies that it requires at least one magazine. Okay, these are in heavy contact with the enemy. Stock up, boys. Okay. The next attack is underway soon. Possibly Hog, yeah. We could do. What, turn off the entire... Well, bear in mind, I'm about to finish research on nuclear weaponry. But yeah, you're probably right. Let's send all of it to defense. So let's switch off the enrichment process entirely. How would I easily do that? Just here and send everything that way. Right. And I'm going to do that. So send everything. So look, watch this get backed up. Okay, here we go. So all uranium-238 is now being sent straight to turrets. So give me some bullets. One of the arms for a turret isn't in the energy network. Yeah, it's fine. There's probably dozens of examples like that. Right, so what do we require? So one of my sub-factories has a pretty heavy request for a large number of beacons. Okay. So smaller yellow robotic arms. Okay, so yeah, lots of beacons need to be added here for the iron ore production facility. Yeah, we can take down a bunch. How many do you need? 56. That's simple enough. We can do that for you. So let's go over to my beacon manufacturing. Hello. Did some of these. Oh, wait a minute. No. This inventory is always so confusing. Take my own personal inventory. Dial this down a bit. Give me... yeah, that. What about my concrete? How much do I have? Yeah, I don't need 600. Jesus. Take me down to 100. Take away the rest, please. Whoops, what am I doing? 100. Put the rest in the trash slots. Okay, 100. Yeah, get rid of these. Send all artillery turrets to trash. So they're not getting trashed. They're just being taken away and being put in storage. Okay. Cool. Keep 5 of those. Okay. Cool, social, if you can hear me. Hope you're having a good evening, sir. CDI, this is just a single-player game of mine that I started when I was drunk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. What's that down there? Just a rail signal? We can give them, yep, easily. Give them that. Okay, rail signal. Hi there, Zam. Hi indeed. I hope you're okay. Thank you, Kappa Sturm. Thank you very much, Kappa. Okay. So, into the storage box, I will place down these beacons and also 5 rail signals. Then the drones will take care of the rest. So this is one of my sub-factories. It's not connected up to the main factory. If you click on this button here, you can actually see the orange circles being the logistics network for your logistics drones. No connection. So, this outpost has a total of 225 logistics drones doing their own thing, completely isolated. Alright. So, this used to be one of my main sources of copper before I moved down here. If I remember my facts correctly. Also, goddamn, we are consuming that copper. We're going to have to find an alternate source soon. 1.6 mil remaining, roughly. We are completely draining this. Okay. Right. The factory must grow. More input. So, iron ore is being consumed quite nicely. More modules are needed. So 180 speed modules. Let me have a look at the module manufacturing situation. So a module is it's a small module that you add to a building in order to improve its efficiency. So speed, or you get a little bit extra of the product, or what's the other one? Is it power reduction, I think? Hang on. So, where am I doing that? I cannot remember. Bernie, honestly, just jump in. I know it's intimidating, and it seems like you're gonna get shit wrong, but just jump in and just start building your first few conveyor belts. When it comes to everything you build, so everything has an input and an output. It doesn't really matter what direction you do. But yeah, just have a look at the input and output requirements for any given thing, and remember that you can occupy both sides of the conveyor belt. So, a grappler arm will always put it on the other side of the conveyor belt, so you can always put something on the inner side, for example. Hang on, a quick way to do that, so if this was your belt, for example, you could have a situation like that. So anything put on this belt would go on the right side, anything on that belt would go on the left side. So you can effectively stack the conveyor belts fairly easily with resources. So effectively, as a beginner tip, just sort of bear in mind, this is the input, this is the output, and just sort of plan it out to have like one, and once you've got it for one, you can just copy it again, and again, and again, and again. So build in lines is what I'm trying to say. Get into the habit of building in lines. Try to also in your head plan which direction is your factory going to expand towards. So have your resources come in one area and then go another way, go straight left, for example. It can be any way you want. You can go up north and then turn right. You can go fucking whatever. Just try to avoid going in a circle, because that's when you're going to have a bit of a headache. But yeah, any direction is the right direction so long as you keep going in that direction. Also, remember that eventually you're going to run out of resources. So, think about leaving enough space for a train station. Again, just leave more space than you think you need. It's better to have the space and not need it than need it and not have it. Okay, what's that going on over there? And also, if the bugs are proving too much, don't be afraid to turn them off. As in, quite literally, just turn them off. Don't think that Factorio is some game where you have to stress the... Yeah, just relax and just build at your own speed. If that's your jazz, no shame in that. Okay. So, what am I doing? I'm losing the plot, sorry. I need to get rid of you. You're doing nothing. But also, centrifuges are working, getting me more bullets for my factory. What is my next plan? Atomic weaponry. Oh, the modules, of course. I was looking for the module. So where do you think it is? Hang on. Where the hell is my module manufacturer? Oh, is that it there? No, there's conveyor belts. Oh no, there's a small one here. Okay. So we've got 800 small ones. That's all well and good. Really? Did I get rid of it? Oh, hang on. Here it is. Oh god, that's tiny. That's what she said. No, she didn't. Hang on. Let's go this way. Yeah, we're gonna need more than this. Okay, so what are you struggling with? The blue circuits. Okay. How far into the game would this save be? All the way at the end. I've technically completed it. I'm now just faffing. Speaking of which, when's the next rocket launch? Ah, now. One moment. So, I have the ability to go off-world if I wished. All I have to do is press this button. Oh no, wait. Tell a lie. Wait, does this mean it's ready? Waiting to launch rocket. Rocket part. Looks ready. What's it waiting for? Auto launch with the cargo. Rocket inventory satellite. Is it waiting for something or am I going mad? Okay, I'm just going to launch it. There we go. Okay. So, if memory serves, that would be, well, that is the completion event. So a rocket capable of leaving this place. But since people like building their factories... Oh, I see, hang on. Ah, gotcha. Each part is built and then progress to the next rocket. Alright. But since people like building their factories, it instead extracts science vials, which let you sort of endlessly upgrade your facility. So, upping weapon damage and shit, if you wish. Okay. So 1,000 apiece. We may as well keep launching. Auto launch once you have a rocket ready to go. Sweet. We have satellites ready. Indeed, I have launched a fish, yes. Some people get to the end and the first thing they put is a fish, like a live fish, and they launch it into the rocket instead of a satellite. Okay. Right, so I can actually... Hang on, so what does it cost me to... 1,000? Okay. Worker robot speed, if I wish to upgrade that. Let's put down... Where's the nearest vial? Well, I may as well just put them on a conveyor belt and just send them along. Shouldn't be a problem. Let me just do that. Thank you, Paulus. Thank you very much, Paulus. Thank you. Send the science vials this way. Oops. Thank you, Earl of Nothing. Thank you very much, Earl. Oops. Oops. Don't do that. Go. Oh, shit. Hang on. This is one of the main gates that I used to use when I drove around. Don't need to with the spider bot anymore. And then, whoops, I've gone past it. What's this? Sorry, is this the golden ones? Guess so. Okay, here we go. Oh really? I've already put down a science request a chest thing. There we go. So, we should now have the science vials following me. Well, when the rest of the conveyor belt system has been manufactured. Oh, here they go. Lovely. So, what's happened there, folks, is the rocket has been launched, a satellite has been deployed, and that satellite has scooped up space itself and squashed it into a box. And then has frozen that space and has delivered it back to us in these vials. You see, that's why it's white. It's like ice, you see. Okay. Indeed. Fresh space. It has a sell-by date, though. Alright. What does it taste like? Good question. Chat, what does space taste like? Okay, switch over to worker robot speed. Ready? What's the problem? It's waiting on... Ready? Chat says metallic, death, strawberries, cum, salty, dust, spacey, metallic, raspberries, iron, cheese. Ask a Kerbal. Cradia says my boyfriend. What? Burnt, void, yogurt, like a penny, says Milk. Burn says your mum. Poo, titty, lady parts, arse, chicken. Spicy lasagna. Balls. Okay. Chickpeas. Steak. Void. Chicken space. Hulk Hogan, sorry. Pennies. Boiled codfish. Mum's spaghetti. Amber. Salty eggs. Hopes and dreams. Kraft mac and cheese. Existential dread. Mars bars. Industrial gases, milk, English cooking. Good suggestions. You're all mad. Thank you, Kasai Gami. Thank you very much, Kasai. Thank you. For those joining, I was asking the chat to define what space would taste like. Because we've just bottled space, you see. We just sent a space mission to space to collect space. So that's what these vials are, space. It's all very technical. Hey, sausage. You being good? Thank you, Ikiru Neko. Thank you very much, Ikiru. Pardon me. Ooh. Pardon me. Yes, I am missing vials, so the next rocket is due to launch shortly. Carry on. Which vials am I missing? And why? Let's have a look. Hang on. So I'm missing the blue vials, I think. So why is this belt empty? Where are my vials? Wait, what? Here. Okay. So, item ingredient shortage. What are you after? Here. So what goes here that you don't have? Engines? Really? Okay, no engines because item ingredient shortage. What are you missing? You're not hooked up to whatever was supposed to be your incoming product. Engines require what? Intermediate product engines, pipes, gears, and steel. Okay, it looks like steel. No problemo. We can do that remotely. We don't even need to go near it. There we go. And yellow? Really? I'll have a look. There we go. Steel is now being fed into the engine manufacturing facility. Carry on. Blue vial production has resumed. Next, let's have a look at the golden vials. Item ingredient shortage, probably blue. Nope, they've got blue circuits. So hang on. Flying robot frames. Okay, well it's the same problem. Both flying robot frames and yeah, same problem. So they both require those engines. No biggie. Okay. So yeah, they're going this way, you see, right? Where are they going? This way? Question mark? Yeah, here. Cool, sorted. 2 birds, 1 stone. Lovely. So, what now? So that's the vial. Yeah, so modules. So let's. Yeah, we need to get this module production expanded, certainly, but. Well, no point expanding it if it's not even working to begin with. So, these modules will up the efficiency of whatever they're attached to. Oh, a rocket is launching. Cool. Neat. Alright. So, blue circuits, I guess. Let's have a look and see if we can up those. So why are blue circuits not, hang on. Not as efficient as they could be? Have I gone past it? Nope, here it is. What do you require that you're not getting? Oh wow, your output is completely... Okay, are you not getting onto the bus? You are getting onto the bus. What's the problem? Have you been accidentally stopped somewhere? You have. Oopsie. There we go. Same with you. Lovely. Fixed it. Why is that going on? Oh, of course. We had a small production facility down here before, didn't we? Yeah, keep it. Okay. You alright, sausage? Yeah, we'll have a cuddle in a minute. We'll wind down. Okay. Looking good. So, what's this? Why is this empty here? What are you meant to be? Low... what is it? Low density structures? Okay, no, it's fine. Carry on. Radar stations, carry on. Not bad, eh? Not bad. Okay, here we go. So, production resumes for the modules. Takes time though, bit of a lengthy thing. Should definitely get some speed modules tier 3 in place for pretty much all of them, really. Are you taking equally? Right, now that should sort things out. 180, oh god, 384 of the tier 3 productivity modules. Ugh. Okay. Alright, honey. Yeah, she fancies a good cuddle. She loves people. She's not that much a fan of dogs, to be honest. She just loves people. Okay. You feel sorry for the drones schlepping stuff to me and I just keep running away? It's fine. It's fine. They have no choice. It's fine. They've long since been lobotomized. They can't feel anything. No, they're not getting rights. Shut the fuck up. Oh, hang on. Oh, I see I've queued it. Ah. Is that always a thing? I don't remember this. Ah, good. Worker robot speed has been upgraded. All be required with the science packs. Hey. Neat. Hello, darling. Yeah, she's happy. Okay. Right. So, what now? Rocket control units. Yep, they're still coming in, just not as... yeah. So I need to think of my next task, really. Satisfy my existing obligations with the modules. I could just copy this. Just copy it further along. Maybe extend the main bus. Things are kind of in the way, though. It would be tricky, but not impossible. Then again, this could go further along, or up even. Maybe I should do that, extend the outer walls this way. Okay, hang on. Or even tighten things so I could fit more. Yeah, hang on. Let's simply do this. Simply move the whole assembly closer to fit in more. God, I love drones, they're so cool. Hi there, Social. I hope you're having a good evening. I'm a little tipsy. 1 second. I have been summoned. She's happy. I'll pass for the moment if that's okay, Social. I probably need to wrap up soon anyway. I'm feeling quite tired. But yeah, I'm gonna give her a good cuddle. Maybe watch something. Maybe sit back and watch something. Maybe watch Dune again. Oh shit! What's the problem? Drones? What's wrong? Oh, the whole thing doesn't have enough power. Nor do you have enough storage. Hang on. Okay, and they also want a roboport within range. I'll give you 2. There we go. So, there we go. Still relatively low on red circuits. Is Dune worth watching? Yeah, I thought it was very good. I thought it was very good indeed. Not perfect, but certainly very good. I very much enjoyed it. I did a sort of waffle during the Daisy thing, where I said that it was interesting to watch because I've seen I've seen many products that have been inspired by Dune, but I'd yet to see the source material, as it were. So now that I see the source material, I'm like, you know, I can see where this has been taken, that has been taken. This inspired that. But as I was also expressing when I was playing DayZ, I was trying to sort of figure out, like, I was trying to grasp different ends of different sticks to try and determine, is that what this is about? Is that what this is about, you know? I was trying to figure out how to engage with this science fiction. In a sort of practical sense, in the sense of, like, is this, like, analogous to something? Or is this purely world building? Or is this like a small part of a bigger story? Stuff like that, really. You're very welcome, Ferret, and thank you for popping in. I hope you're okay. If anything, apologies for the lack of, those videos. Yo, with your belly, what's his belly? Look at this animal. I'm afraid we have to do a spot check for any treats, I'm afraid. Do you have any treats? Any treats in here? Are there any treats in here? I'm gonna have to search you. Are there any treats in here? Yes, I'm gonna have to we're gonna frisk the dog. Frisking the dog for any treats. Yes. I'm afraid we have evidence of treat consumption. Big fat belly. Oh dear. Right. Sorry, what was I doing? I keep losing the plot. Circuitry. Oh yes, and have I sorted out our bullet problem? Oh god damn, trains, I got eaten again. Fucking bugs! Another engine got consumed. Okay, so what's the problem? So it's clearly this area here that's the pain point. Let's place down an artillery turret, he says, but I cannot see any artillery shells on the conveyor belts. Is it because they all got stacked up here? Where's the rest of them? Hang on. This belt is supposed to contain both artillery shells and armor-piercing bullets. There they are. What's the problem? Okay, they're all stacked. I see. Because we only have slow conveyor belts over here, there's a huge train of them. It's slowing down, so we've got an artillery shell bottleneck. Okay. Thank you, Just Battery. Thank you very much, Just Battery. Thank you. Alright, so I'm just going to press a B to access my blueprints. No, I don't have an artillery blueprint. Weird. Never mind. I'll just place one manually. No, don't build. Ah, fine, build one. Need to go fix that train. Hi, darling. Yeah, she knows it's time for a cuddle. Okay, I'll wrap up the stream in a few minutes, folks. Thank you, Just Battery, and Shamrock, and Ikiru Neku, and Kazai Gami, and Zephastia, and Earl of Nothing. Thank you, all of you, folks. Thank you for your kindness. Okay, so I'm going to... It's not finished yet. Artillery battery. Grab any shells and fire them at any bugs that may be attacking the train or soon to attack the train. And now I'm going to replace the engine. Nope, I don't need to replace the engine. I need to replace the wagon. There we go. Resume your course. That's ironic. It hit the security train, the one carrying all the ammo. Enjoy your shower, Zamrabbit. Yeah. Okay, so yes, I'll probably leave it there, folks. But thank you for watching. So before I go, two things. Firstly, Factorio. Do strongly recommend if you don't have it. It's yeah, it's very, very good. Certainly worth your weekend's time. And the second thing is, on the bullshittery, I'm working on Divinity Bullshittery Part 3 right now, and I've managed to get through. It's a bit difficult. So the bullshittery is made up of about 6 parts. I finished 5 of the 6. The final part I should be able to edit next week. So by the end of next week, I should have all of the pieces assembled, and it's just a case of editing them and polishing them and getting them ready for their final showing. Also, I'm sort of assembling some cutscene pieces to. There's like a transition cutscene that I'm trying to put together. So that's a work in progress. Bu Dingo is she's drawing the assets for me, and I'm animating them. So yeah, work in progress. Anyway, thank you for watching, everyone. Hang on a minute. You want to cuddle, don't you? Work in progress. Oh shit. Anyway, right, I'm going to cuddle this dog and wind down and then go to bed. So, thank you again. Have a lovely evening, folks, and let me hand you over to... Who's doing what? 1 second, sorry. So, Beastie is on. Who else is on? 1 minute. So, ZF Harry is doing Valorant, Joink is doing Arma 3, Smeagol is doing Rust, and Beastie is doing DayZ. In which case... Ooh, even better. Let me hand you over to Alistair, sorry. Alistair is doing Portal 2. Not sure if he's done it before. I'll hand you over to him. Right. Thank you again. Have a lovely weekend.